Let's hop on Twitch here and see if the stream's actually gone up. Hopefully it's working, so I'm just going to go over the list real quick. Alright, this list is kind of strange. We have a bunch of Fanatics and Tarfires, which are there to help kill Ren and 6. Game 1, since Ren and 6 is kind of overrunning the format. Fnatic and Tarfire together can also take out the other guy that goes really well with Ren and 6, Dreadhorde Arcanist. That's just a difficult card to deal with if you don't have a little extra oomph here. Got a munitions expert, a couple munitions experts to help with that also. Also Goblin Chieftains and Trashmaster, the +1/+1 helps protect against Ren and 6 and other pingers in the format. Krenko Mob Boss seems to go well with Chieftain. I cut the Pashalik Mons. Not that it was a horrible card or anything. It's just Slingang Lieutenant is kind of the better version of Pashalik Mons anyway, as far as giving you a little extra reach and a way to deal with things that stop you from attacking. Also, the fact that Slingang is a win condition in and of itself makes it a little easier to play, or an alternative win condition. Whereas Pashalik, you need to also have a sack outlet to go along with it, so it makes it just a little more difficult to play that guy. Let's see here. Yeah, we're only running 23 lands. Cut down a land, just jab in a bunch more 1-drops. Tons of 1-drops, way more than I usually play. 15 is quite a bit. I feel like cutting down to 23 lands is alright because of that. Intentionally not going overboard on the 3 or 4 drops. Like I could, cut some Fanatics and Tarfires and jam in, Pashalik Mons, jam in Chain Whirler, things like that. But I just don't like those cards in the main deck very much. Now I wonder if it might make some sense to put those guys in the sideboard today. Yeah, we already got Sting Scourger in the side. Aside from that, I don't know. There's nothing that's really calling to me that needs to be in the sideboard with this list. Let's just take a little bit more of a look-see here. I mean, Settler, I don't need a Settler in the sideboard at all these days. Definitely not going to do a Sling or Siege Gang Commander or anything like that, so I think I'm good. I think I'm good with the list. Pretty generic. Singleton Incinerator, just so we have a way to kill creatures while drawing a card. Aside from that, Munitions Expert is just generally better these days, I feel like. Yeah, so okay. This is it. Let's play a league, see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Wish me luck. Also don't know how many people are going to be playing this time of day. Early afternoon. I think most of these people would have jobs or something. You would think. Let's go back to look at the deck a little bit. Sideboard's super boring. Couple Chalice of the Void, Pithing Needles, Karakas, Sting Scourger. Things that are good in fairly narrow circumstances. Couple Plague Engineers on the side. Don't know if we really need to, but Plague Engineer is a really really strong card. I wind up bringing this in against a lot of decks, because sometimes it's just going to be an answer for a True Name Nemesis. Sometimes you can clear a field of Monk tokens. It's a pretty impressive card. Hey, opa. Alright, I'm on the draw. Let's see what we got. Chooses to not play first. They're going to be on the draw. Well, look at that. Okay, so I'm going against some sort of dredge, Manaless Dredge thing over here. So if I can mull into a lackey, I have a guaranteed connection. So even though this is a decent hand, it's pretty slow. I'm going to mulligan this, try to get a lackey hand. Ooh, and I get punished for it. Okay, my opponent mulliganed also, so that's excellent. So we're going to go ahead and mulligan again here. Alright, this is good. This is good. Can't believe my opponent took the draw and had to mulligan. No, we're going to keep this. Put 2 cards on the bottom. We're going to put Nather Vial on the bottom, and I think we're going to go put a Chieftain on the bottom. And then we'll just have the Incinerator there if there's anything we need to pick off. And done. Alright. Let's see what they wind up doing. Nothing. They just drew a card and passed. Okay, so confirmed Manaless Dredge. That's kind of cool. Alright, sweet. So we got a Fanatic here. That's awesome. We'll have we'll have the ability to dodge a bridge from below as needed. But we're going to attack, sneak in this Matron. Wonder what the best thing to grab with Matron is going to be. Sling Gang Lieutenant, I think, would be pretty decent. A free way to repeatedly throw my guys at him. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this. Krenko would be really good too, because next turn Lackey is going to be able to connect, and we can put that Krenko in. That might be the way to do it, because then we can just start going wide. Yeah, we're going to go with Krenko, because he gets to connect next turn. Hopefully, well, no, he's not going to get discarded, because nothing's going to happen until my opponent discards. Clean up. What are they discarding? Yep, Phantasmagorian. No surprise there. Okay. Alright, he returns Phantasmagorian. And he cycles that, okay. Cycles that to draw Stinkweed Imp, I'm sure. A couple Whirlpool Riders, another Shadow, okay. Cycles another one to dredge what? Bunch more stuff. Narcomoeba. Okay, so he's going to put a Narcomoeba into play now. Still, that's fine. Let's finish that Phantasmagorian thing. See if he has anything else he wants to do before we go ahead and block. Couple of Icarids, Stinkweed Imp, Whirlpool Riders. Okay. Whew. Badlands. Let me just get rid of this guy real quick. Hopefully we draw another land. That way we can play our other lackey after we cheat in Krenko. Wasteland. Okay, well, so it goes. Put out Krenko, put out Wasteland, and let's see how this goes. We're probably going to wind up... Okay, so he gets a bunch of guys back. Nothing we can do about any of this, but again, there's no bridge from below or anything in there anyway, so there's no point in sacking a Fanatic right now. Gonna remove a couple Street Wraiths here, no doubt. Yep, that's fine. Okay, he gets Flayer of the Hatebound. Okay. Flayer of the Hatebound. Dread Return. Alright, well, I don't want him to Dread Return anything, so this is the point. We kill an Icarid. He's deciding what to do now. I believe his hand is all... Oh, maybe his hand's just what? Dredgers and Phantasmagorians? I don't know, whatever. His hand's nothing that he plays anyway, so who cares? It would be fun to win this game. Just so I feel better when I win this match purely off the strength of Leyline of the Void in game 2 and 3. But if I can win game 1 fair and square, that'd be pretty sweet. No promises, though. What the hell is this guy doing? Is he just deciding what he's going to name off of Flashing Back Cabal Therapy? Is that what he's going to do? Is he just going to the bathroom? Could be anything. Could be anything. The Flayer of the Hatebound, that's going to be... Yeah. How many Dread Returns does he have? He has 1 Dread Return, so he can bring back Flayer of the Hatebound, deal 4 damage to like my Krenko, That'd be a bummer. Yeah, I'm going to take the 3. No blocks there. Dryad Arbor? Why Dryad Arbor? So he can Dread Return off of it. You sneaky, sneaky son of a bitch. Okay. So he gets his Flayer of the Hatebound back. I lose my Krenko. Yep. That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Okay. Wow. Huh. Okay. Well. If I kill him off here, I can run in for 2. And what's he going to return next turn? He's going to return... Hold up. Let's cancel this. He needs 3 or more. Okay, so another Shadow can't come back this turn. Unless I kill that Flayer. Oh, and Flayer is Undying, so he's going to come back anyway. But he's going to come back as something that I can actually, like, attack into. And then he doesn't get all the fun triggers. Let's see. Do I attack into him first? No, I just Tower Fire him right now. On Tower Fire him, he comes back, kills a lackey. I attack with a Matron, he probably doesn't block. And how do we get another fucking... Then just replay the other lackey. Next turn he brings back Icarid, another Shadow, and another Icarid. Deals 7 damage to me with those, plus another 8 with Hogak. And then he attacks me and then I die. I'm in a pretty tight spot here. I think I'm just going to run out a lackey then. Because I can't see attacking into him right now being a great deal. And honestly, at this point, I'm probably just losing. Because had I Tower Fired him last turn, he just would have killed the lackey anyway. He's just going to deal it to me directly, okay. Again, just dealing it to me directly. I go to 10. Nothing left for his upkeep. Let's see what happens in his draw. Street Wraith, Cabal Therapy. Okay, that's fine. Nothing in there that I need to respond to. Oh, except he needed them to make 2 black. I should have kept that in mind. He can't cast Hogak if he doesn't have 2 black. Okay. So that comes in, deals 8 to me. Oh, wait, but he casts... Let's see. Enters the battlefield from your graveyard, and he entered from the stack, so he doesn't actually trigger it. Because he cast him properly. He didn't come to play from the graveyard. He went from the graveyard to the stack. That's interesting. That's a strange... That's kind of a strange thing. If I can kill this Flayer of the Hatebound now, and I'll take 3 damage from that happening, puts me to 7. Then maybe I can kill him again next turn. I feel like I kind of have to kill the Flayer now. Let's see, anything there stopping me from having him sack Nicarid? Nope. Yep. Now I need to draw something that can deal with him. That doesn't work. Well, let's just see what happens. Okay, I forgot the way Undying works right here also. I thought Undying meant it came back with a -1/-1 counter, not a +1/+1 counter. Yep. Okay. Alright. Caracas will work. Sting Scourger will work. Leyline of the Void will be quite good. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle can name... all it can really name is Phantasmagorian. But if you can shut off Phantasmagorian, you can shut off their ability to get cards into their graveyard. Alright, what seems mediocre? Tarfire seems mediocre. Incinerator doesn't do much. Ringleader I feel like is actually okay. Trashmaster feels okay. Krenko feels good. Probably shave off a Ringleader here. And can probably shave off a basic swamp. I don't think we'll be needing a basic swamp. Do I bring in Plague Engineer? Nah, it's a little slow. Fanatic, Churgeon. Churgeon's alright. I really were just going to hope to get a Leyline of the Void and just win like that. Nothing else really matters here. But if I do wind up mulling to 1, trying to find something to play, having a Pithing Needle would probably be good. If I just have to mull into Oblivion, which, face it, I'm going to mull into Oblivion. Alright. Let's submit the deck here and see how it goes. No, I'll be on the draw. Get a free turn. Alright, so I could Pithing Needle Phantasmagorian turn 1. I could bounce any Hogak he tries to play turn 2 onwards. And I do have an extra turn. If I had like a Lackey in here instead of a Chieftain or one of these Caverns, I think I would keep this. However, I don't think that's quite good enough. This definitely isn't. Let's see, mulligan to 4. Yeah, we're going to keep mulliganing. Mulligan to 3. Boom! This is what I want. Alright, so we're going to keep. Now put 3 cards on the bottom. Alright. So I think we're going to keep. We're only going to keep 1 Leyline. We only need to keep 1 land, which be the Badlands. And we probably want the Mog War Marshal instead of the Sting Scourger. Okay. There we go. Back to the sideboarding. Yeah, that's a pretty hot sideboard strategy. Mull until you have something that'll win you the game. Okay. Sting Scourger still seems fine. Crater Maker, Tower Fires, blah blah. Cut a couple vials, fine. 29 creatures, yeah, still keeping the creature count up by cutting the vials. Alright, I still like it. I still like it. I honestly have no idea how Manaless Dredge even sideboards against Leyline of the Void. Probably just have something super spicy. But who knows? Who even knows? I sure don't. Alright, second Sunrise, gonna take the draw again. Yep. Okay. Again, I have a hand that, I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, so I mulled down to 6. Definitely gonna keep this hand. Okay, so they kind of liked their 7. Okay, I'm keeping. I gotta put a card on the bottom. I think I'm just gonna wind up putting a what's gonna go on the bottom? Should it be the Chieftain because that's the only one I can't play? Or should it be the Sting Scourger in case they find a fun way to cast something in their hand? And having a Sting Scourger to bounce it would be good. You know what? No, I don't think I want the Sting Scourger. Okay, Leyline alone, not going to be good enough to get at this game. Okay. Waiting for second Sunrise to do something in my upkeep. What are they going to do in my upkeep? Not a ton, it seems. Throw to Crater Maker. Let's get a clock going. Running lands would be pretty nice right about now, too. This is interesting. If he has that green card, that just lets him kill, what, 2 artifacts and or enchantments? I mean, that's probably what he's waiting on here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. You got rid of a Reverent Silence. Alright, now he's down to 5 cards in hand. And I need running lands. Oof, that's not helping. Alright. Cleanup time. What's he getting rid of? Phantasmagorian. What do you know? Alright. Maybe a day late and $1 short on this land. But let's see how it goes. Grab ourselves a Badlands here. Throw the Chieftain out here. So it should be what, 10 damage? We're just going to attack with everything. Let's see, he's probably going to Phantasmagorian, throw a Dredger in there, cycle a Street Wraith to get a Dredge, try to hit a blocker maybe. Maybe. This is exciting. A lot of dead air in this one. Mr. 3 is going to get rid of another 3. Oh, there you go, Street Wraith. Yep, trying to get a blocker. Go ahead. Dredges. He gets that Narc Amoeba. That's great. We're going to get all of his bridges right here. When we sack the Fanatic to kill his Narc Amoeba. That is fantastic. Alright, boom. No more bridge from below for you. Take 8. And cool. There he gets another shadow back. Okay, 1 Narc Amoeba. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. He has a therapy that he can flash back. And that's about it. Nothing, I don't think anything happens with Force of Vigor, right? Yeah, he has no way to replay that. And then all these exiled bridges and a Reverent Silence. Nothing for him to do with any of those. He can attack me if he wants, that's fine. Cool. Alright, we're going to go for style points. Here we go. Alright. Manaless. Still a thing. That's crazy. It probably would have been more correct for me to just cast the Munitions Expert, blow up one of his blockers, and attack in. Because I think that left me a little less exposed. That left me with mana up for my Crater Makers if he decided to go and do something crazy, like if he had a way to kill my Chieftain or something. That may have been the safer play, but I don't know. Didn't matter. Let's get another one going. Didn't even matter. There was a surprising amount of time off the clock at the end of that match, considering how fast that second game was. The first one kind of dragged on. Kind of dragged on a bit. Hey, yeah, I'll play first, thank you. Alright. We've got a Fanatic, a Stronghold, a Wasteland, a Cavern, some 4-drops. I do not like this hand, and I will mulligan it. Alright, quite a bit better. We'll keep. We'll put the Stronghold on the bottom. Alright. Lackey it up. Nazis. Yep. Goodbye, matron. Unfortunate. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna dump my hand now. Ritual, okay. Leyline of the Void, okay. Alright, so we got a Helm deck. We've got a Helm deck. Alright, so I think this means I can't pay Echo here, because I need to have mana open in case I'm able to sneak in a Crater Maker. Oh, and I don't get him back either. That's funny. Alright. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't have quite enough damage. I only got 11 damage here. Duress. Alright. Got the Duress. I have no cards in my hand. And another Duress. Okay. Oh, he just has nothing. And he's showing me that he has nothing. Alright, well. No Goblin there. No Goblin there. At least now if he deluges for 2, I can still Fanatic in response. Infernal Tutor. Interesting. Oh, he was dressing to set up his Infernal this turn. Okay. And then he concedes. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. Pithing Needle, Caracas. Those will be good. Sting Scourger will be fine. Yeah, Caracas, so he can bounce any Merit Lodges. Same with Sting Scourger. Pithing Needles for Helm of Obedience and Thespian Stage. That should be fairly decent for us. I think we can take out some Tar Fires. I don't think those will matter so much. Kerrigan, he probably doesn't have like targeted removal. He's probably going to use stuff that does -1/-1. So it's probably best. We can probably get rid of that. You know what? I'll get rid of a Fanatic. I think I'll keep one of those guys in. So we still have 30 creatures. That's nice. And 24 lands this time. Let's do it. Alright. So we got Vile, Double Fanatic, Pithing Needle, Caracas. We'll try it. We'll try it. I don't love it, but I don't, like, entirely hate it either. He's deciding what kind of discard he's going to hit me with first. Stronghold's not going to do much this game. That's funny. Lotus Petal and LED. Almost makes me wish I had Chalice of the Void. But obviously wouldn't matter that much right here. Okay, X Life. Cracks those for black. With no cards in hand. What? No. 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 Ah, okay. Well, hey, that was all he needed. Okay. Okay. So, that was funny. Alright. So, Chalice at 0 might not be bad. Take out a couple Aether Vials. Take out fun interactive magic. That it is. Okay, so we still have 30 creatures if I do it this way. I like it. Keeping that count up. Pyrokinesis, still don't need it. Tire Fire Fanatic, those are still fine. Alright. We can do this. Okay, so we got turn 1 Lackey. And we got Sting Scourger. Let's keep this. Let's keep this. Let's see what happens. X-Mage. Got it. Okay. Hexmage, of course, has first strike. That's a bummer. So what can I do here? I can put in a Sting Scourger. But he can blast Dark Depths in response to the Sting Scourger trigger. So that probably won't work. I can attack with Lackey. He'll just block it, kill it. I can play Sting Scourger, and he'll just sack Hexmage to create Merit Longe, and blocks a Lackey that way, because he does that after Sting Scourger targets. So I'm probably just dead here. What's a way to make my opponent make a mistake? I guess I could attack with Lackey. Well, let's attack with Lackey, see what happens. That's pretty much what we figured would happen. Let's go for Badlands. And let's Sting Scourger now. And that's game. Let's go. Not gonna feel too badly about losing that one. Super keepable hand. So we'll start out here just by going mountain into vial. That's just like the safest way to start. The opponent has mult to 6 though, so let's wait for them to finish. I mean, if they go and start off by like, you know, revealing Chancellor of the Annex or whatever that card's called, well then yeah, of course we would start with Cavern into Lackey. But aside from that, oh well, Chancellor of the Annex. Look at that, called his shot and everything. Okay. Nope. He's still probably gonna win. I'm not too concerned for him. Oh, looting, okay. Let's see what he's looting. Grizzlebrand and Chancellor. Oh, there comes the Lotus Petal. Really? Just plays out the Lotus Petal, doesn't follow it up with anything. Okay. And this guy is already triggered, right? Yeah, okay. So that guy's already been triggered. I'm free to go and do whatever I want now. Okay. Well, I can waste and Trashmaster him and play a Vial, which while I know it's not the most amazing play of all time, it's not the worst. Now, do I sack the Trashmaster? I think I sacked the Trashmaster. I think I sacked the Trashmaster to blow up the pedal. Then I waste the Badlands. Then I play a Vial. And then I got myself a Matron in hand to do stuff. They still have a land. That's a bummer. Alright. Let's play this mountain out. Okay. Alright, lots of options here. None of which are particularly good. I'm thinking I'll probably just grab Chieftain, and then next turn I can be attacking with Chieftain plus Mog War Marshal. So I'm attacking for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 next turn. If I grab the Chieftain right here. That puts him to 7 next turn, which puts him, makes it so he's not going to be able to do all the fun things he wants to do. So let's do it. Let's grab the Chieftain, hope for the best. Because I don't really have anything else to interact with him. So hopefully we just dodge some removal here. Nope, he has stuff. Does he though? What, if he has another Exhume or something, who cares? Or not Exhume, if he has a Entomb, it doesn't matter. He already has his best card in the graveyard. Ooh, is it going to be an Exhume? He has something. Animate that on Griselbrand. Okay. And he can draw 14 and win here. Draw 7, okay. I hope he draws 7 again. That would be awesome if he drew 7 again. If he draws 7 again, I have Tarfires, Mog Fanatics, and Churgeon as draws that would all win the game for me. But I don't think he's going to be that greedy as to draw another 7. And he's got a Griselbrand in play. He's got 9 life. I have 4 damage on the board. That would be a very bad play on his part, I think. Especially since, he knows I have nothing in hand right now. So what's he gain? Unless he has the ability to... Unless he's playing like a main deck Elish Norn that he can throw into play here. Yeah, 9 life, I have no way to win here. Yeah, I should just be dead. There's nothing I'm going to draw that's going to save my ass. Not when he has 9 life. Yeah, Fanatic. So had he gone for the second activation, we would have been sitting pretty. Let's see. And Goblin there. Well, Let's give him the opportunity to make a mistake, shall we? Yep. Okay, ley lines. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Alright, alright. What are we taking out? Let's take out a couple vials. Go down to 1 tar fire. Shave a ringleader. And a crater maker isn't very good. Although, I can also shave a basic mountain. Let's do that. We'll shave 1 basic mountain. Keep us at 30 creatures, which is nice. Still with a couple sack outlets. Okay, let's go. So far, Leyline of the Void has come in every single match. It didn't come in the last one, but it did come in on my opponent's side. Well, I got plenty of lands. Don't mind throwing away a wasteland right there. Nazis. Oof. Goodbye, Lieutenant. Okay. We are giving up that I drew a land for the turn. How'd the garbage treat you, Dave? I'm guessing you won the whole thing. I mean, this garbage is strong. Won 3. How the hell did you manage that? And were you playing with Black Splash or not? Tell me you're playing with Munition Expert. Skelemental, huh? No mono red. Good. Mono red is old news. That's last season's look. reanimates my slinging lieutenant. Let's see. I mean, I don't want him gaining life off of it, so I'm just going to kill it now. Need the Badlands. Yeah. I hear Badlands actually like an expensive card now that other decks play it. Dark Ritual. But why? Animate dead. Okay. Cool, man. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did last time. He's going to start hitting me for 2. Entomb! Why the hell is he entombing? And puts a Thoughtseize in with his entomb. Okay. Hit me for 2. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not running Pile Driver these days either. Pile Driver is just, you know, kind of underwhelming. Is not the best. Yes, let's see him reanimate Slingang for a 3rd time. It's coming. It's coming. Ooh, Serenity. Alright. Sweet. Is Renin 6 taking over the paper meta as much as it has online? Like, I feel like Renin 6 is, you know, a good card. Kiki Settler? Look at you. Alright. Enough fucking around. Wow. 99 bucks each in paper. That's crazy. I think they're only like 40 some online, which is still a lot, obviously. Okay, 9. Alright, so Tower Fire puts him down to 7. Which is pretty important, actually. Alright, so he gets that. That's fine. Now let's start seeing what his graveyard starts looking like. Goes to 8. That's cool. Yeah. Tirefire will definitely be taking him off Reanimate right here. And then I got Matron for Sting Scourger or something fun next turn. Elesh Norn. Boo. Animate Dead on Elesh Norn. And then he's going to swing at me for 6. And there's nothing that I even get to do that's fun. Alright, maybe I Tarfire in response there. No, I don't Tarfire in response, because next turn I Matron and I Sting Scourger the Elesh Norn. And I don't care about the fact that I'm about to take 6. I think I hold on to the Tarfire for the future. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to take 6. I think I'm just going to take 6 from the tokens right now. I'm not too worried about the 6 right there, because I'm going to Matron away his Elesh Norn this turn. And then he can keep hitting me for 2 a turn with the tokens. I don't really care about that. And now at least I have a Sting Scourger in the yard. If he goes... If he goes and tries to exhume something, or get cute that way. Otherwise I have a Matron and 3 mana to play something after that. Yeah, I have played Weirding. I used to play Weirding main deck also, then kind of decided I'd rather just play more 1-drops. Odd as that sounds. It's weird. I haven't quite figured out how we really need to do this with the Black Splash. Because yeah, you have things like Weirding that seem super great, but man, the reality of it, it never winds up working that well. Because like, it's not really good against Reanimator, because you would rather have a Sting Scourger, because you don't just want to put the things back in their yard. It's not good against stupid Dark Depths, because it's a sorcery, so it's too slow there. Only thing it's really good against is True Name Nemesis, but that gets played so often. There's also like a Germ Token, or like a Stone Forge. There's just something else. There's just something else there. Oh, he's gonna unmask me. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, I already have a matron in the yard. I mean, I think he's taking matron either way. But if he takes Starfire and he goes and reanimates something, that's, you know, that's fine. Because then I can matron for another. No, that's my only Starfire. If he reanimates something, well, hopefully if he reanimates something, it's something that costs 7. And nope, I couldn't Mog Fanatic if he goes and gets Elish Norn back. Yeah, I don't quite know what to do here. I feel like he's going to wind up taking Matron regardless. I feel like regardless, Matron is what he winds up taking. Elish Norn costs 7. If his last card is a Reanimate, Elish Norn kind of locks me out. So we'll just force the issue. You can have the Matron, but Reanimate's shut off. He can attack me for 2 a turn, and that's fine. He has 1 card in hand. Alright. It's a race. No whirly boy. Not a whirly boy to be seen. Plays a land. That should be good. Flashes back Faithless Looting. Grim Lavamancer. Fuck. Fuck you. Grim Lavamancer. What bullshit. Alright, well, let's see what I draw. Well, okay. Like, this isn't even that bad of a situation. We're just going to keep attacking. Can't really do anything else. He only has to block 1. Yeah, Whirly Boy's fucking unplayable. It's a horrible card. For 3 red mana, if you're gonna be like, if you're gonna play Chain Whirler, you basically can't play Wasteland or fun utility cards. Makes it too fucking difficult. Yeah, he wins this game. This super weird situation that we got. Not true. Really, he's not just going to flash back the looting. I'd figure he would want to be flashing back the looting instead of activating the Lavamancer. Yeah, it's also only okay against the Mentors. They kind of have this thing called, these cards called instants. That kind of blank them a little bit. Dude, this game is intense. Like a fire at the circus. Intense. Alright. I got a bunch of good shit in my graveyard right here. Yeah, well, there we go. See if that's good enough. Hope that's good enough. See, look, Dave, Goblin Chieftain can win me the game too, and I can play it off a basic swamp. Whirly boy. Ridiculous. Oh, if he has decay? Oh, fine. Fucking have a decay. If he has a decay, that's fine. Good for him. He has one card in hand. This is only what? This is game 2? We have a third game. What's he going into the tank for here, though? Yeah, I'm running 3 Chieftain. I'm running 3 Chieftain because I think it's good against Ren and 6. And Plague Engineer. And that seems to be important. Plus, I also like running Krenko, and Chieftain plus Krenko are just wonderful together. Guy, it's only... There you go. Okay. Wow. Yep. We still got a game 3. Jesus. That was a long time to hem and haw. Alright. Still think just one Tar Fire's fine. Let's see. I mean, Leyline is so strong here. There's not really much else I want to cut. I think I will cut. Oh yeah, we're on the draw also. Like, Aether Vial isn't even good this game. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. See if we can't get lucky. Alright, this is gonna be another super slow. This is gonna be super slow. But I have a Leyline. I have Matrons to find answers. It's 7 cards. It's 7 cards. Let's see what happens. Alright. He has white. He can kill a Leyline. Does he do it now or does he wait? Yeah, Lackey would be fucking sweet. Okay. So, part of me just wants to waste the scrubland right now. Part of me feels like if I waste the scrubland, I'm never going to draw another land. Fuck it. I don't think. There we go. Alright. 1 scrubland down. Hopefully that means he has no more lands. Now let's rip a Lackey. Oh, close. Skill game. I was definitely hoping that... yeah, and what's the enchantment? It's like Serenity. And it costs 2. It's a white and a colorless. So knocking him off of one of the colors is not insignificant, I guess. Okay. We'll get Crater Maker out here. Serenity, yeah. Yeah, they have petals. This is true. But I feel like it's better for us if they're using petals for Serenity than if they're just using regular old land. Hey, a Crater Maker. And he played a petal. Alright, let's see if he uses the petal. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, oh, he's using it for red. So there you go, he's going for the Faithless Looting. Let's see what he discards. Yeah, man, Crater Maker is like... It's nice the Crater Maker can force their hand there. Like, they can't play Petal and just wait. Oh, gets rid of a Dark Ritual and a Grizzlebrand. Okay. Plays the Badlands. Plays a Crater Maker of his own. Cool. Hardcast Crater Maker, brah. Respect. Respect. Let me put that in here. Respect. Okay. Wow, I got a lot of Fanatics. Alright, I think right here I just double Fanatic the Crater Maker away and swing for 3. Because, yeah. Why not? Just keep the beats coming. My opponent's Crater Maker right there. That was the best Crater Maker. That Crater Maker kicked ass. This scares me, though. Why is he paying 4 mana? Why is he paying 4 black mana? Okie doke. Is he just being cheeky there? He just wanted to spend an extra mana to unmask me? I mean, okay. I mean, Sneak Attack would have made more sense there than that, how that unmask line went. Now he just has to tap Badlands for no reason. Hey, worthless, okay. I need like 2 more attacks now before I can even... Before he's out of Reanimate range. 3, okay, so I can't do this yet. Do this. This will put him down to 9. Now at this point, I should Matron for something. Maybe just for a Sting Scourger. In case he does get an answer to my Ley Line. He'll now have to have an answer for the Ley Line. And for a Sting Scourger in hand. Which seems kind of difficult, so... That's the plan. And I don't have enough mana to Matron and grab Sting Scourger and cast in the same turn anyway. So I feel like just grabbing it here and now, it's just going to have to be as good as I can do. Yeah, yeah, he can seize or mask it, but he can seize or mask anything I get off Matron. At least this way, it forces him to have the seize or mask and a way to kill my ley line and a way to reanimate a guy. Like, it's just another layer that he has to deal with. Because here's what we've been looking for, like what we've been waiting for. This is the big turn where we get him down to 5. Now I don't even play Matron. Now I can just sit on that other Matron and use that for something else because he's dead next turn thanks to the Fanatic Sack. So now I get to hold the Matron back, see if there's something more useful I can do with it. Leave up Crater Maker mana, not that I think that really matters at this point. Reverent Silence, that's cool. You got it. He's got 4 cards in hand. Let's see what he can do with them. Well, I did not misclick the second time. Okay. I don't know what he means by that. Don't know where he misclicked the first time. Now he entombs. Let's see what he gets off that entombed. You would have grabbed a chieftain instead of Sting Scourger? Let's see. Well, but had he gone off... Had he done this last turn, then chieftain would be looking pretty bad. As it is, he's going to wipe my board. Let's see, he's targeting that. Okay, so we'll just go and do this real quick. And then, yeah. And that's fine. Okay. We'll just do that. No big deal there. What we got? Okay. 3 and that. Okay. I can just Krenko and attack him. I can Matron for a Tarfire. I'm going to Matron for a Tarfire. Just because that line shuts off. That line at least shuts off any fetch land also. Alright, looks like that's game. Okay, so we're sitting at 2 and 1, 2 to go. Let's see what we got in the next round. And yeah, I totally see what you say about grabbing the chieftain, but had his second to last turn played out a turn earlier, and had I grabbed chieftain instead of Sting Scourger, I would have been in a pretty bad spot right there. And I think what he was talking about with the misclick was how he cast. That one card he had. The green one. That's a pyrokinesis, but for enchantments and artifacts. So I had no hand at that point. He starts reanimating my shit. And then at some point he goes... Well, maybe when he said misclick, maybe he grabbed the wrong land or something also. And then the Serenity. Oh, okay. Hey, I got a match. Look at that. Okay. Enough of this. Roll the 6. All right. Vials and removal. Okay. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Oh, he's down to 5. Okay. All right. Move along. Nothing to see here. Tropical Island. All right. Incoming Renin 6, probably. Even on a mull to 4 or 5 or whatever it was, you're still gonna have it. Let's use in the yard. Buddha Delta, Badlands. All right, all 4 colors. Look at that. Renin 6. Look at that. Puts it up to 4 right away. Yeah, use that ability. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I can put in a Fanatic and cast another Fanatic. It actually doesn't seem horrible. But we're gonna use our Wooded Foothills. I kinda wanna jam a Ren and 6 into my own build. I think Ren and 6 with Goblins would be fucking sweet. Okay. Do I play out that Fanatic, try to draw him to use a Ren and 6 on it? I mean, he's not gonna. But if Fanatic is out, then I have another body that I can attack with next turn. And if he like dazes it or something, how badly do I feel about it getting dazed? Not really. We'll do that. All right. All right, let's see how this goes. Yep, it goes up to 5. And a Goyf, okay. And a Volcanic Island, okay. And another fucking vial. Alright. So... Alright. At this point, then... I play out Wasteland. And we destroy the Volcanic. And that's fine. Okay, just let the Volcanic die. Didn't even float any mana. Okay. So... now we get to kill a Goyf. Or we can just kill the Renin 6. We can deal 3, 4, 5 to the Renin 6. Nah. We'll do the Goyf. Alright. We'll throw this out. And we'll just attack Renin 6 and see what happens. It's a bummer that he just gets to return that using Renin 6, but hopefully I can squeeze enough damage through Dreadhorde. Okay. Deals damage there. Well, alright. So many vile triggers. Yes to all of them. Draw step. Ooh, good draw. JK, JK. Box done. Where's my mouse? Alright. Play that out and let's go. Alright, he gets a free Brainstorm. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. That Brainstorm sucks. Blue Delta, let me guess, Renin 6. Nope, a Ponder. Then a Renin 6. Fuck that card. Seriously? He's gonna deal damage there? Okay. That's fine. It's surprising that he would use that on Fnatic like that when he has islands he could return. Or lands he could return. Alright. Well. Here, let's get this cavern out. And let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. I mean, this matron is definitely going to go grab. Matron's definitely going to go grab a ringleader. We're out of cards. That's like the proper thing to do. Okay, that's excellent. And then we can go ahead and probably play out the Sling Gang, and then just attack Renin 6. Yeah, I mean, we're attacking Ren 6 now. Well, we'll play out the Sling Gang first, just in case he has... In case he has some sort of damage to throw at my ringleader. I'd like to be able to get a little extra oomph off of it. Yep. Both there. We'll do this off of that. Alright, an honest brainstorm. Oh, interesting. Alright. So he has another Ren and 6 in hand. Oh, fuck. Deals the damage there. Fine. Nothing I can do about that. Lightning bolt. Alright, yep. Lightning bolt there. That's also fine. If he has another bolt, good for him. Oh, an abrupt decay. Alright. Same deal. Yes, we'll go to 2. No, we'll stay at 3. And always stay at 4. Okay. Alright. That's exciting. What's that? Brainstorm or Ponder this time? Ponder, okay. Does not shuffle. Returns a fetch land. His true name Nemesis. And a Delver of Secrets. Alright. Well, let's see what we got. Yeah, we're going to use that ability. And let's get lucky with something big. Mog War Marshal. That is not quite as big as we wanted this to be, but whatever. Let's throw them out there, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Pay his Echo? Yeah, sure. And we draw a Wasteland. Alright. Alright. So, Pyrokinesis is good. Stink Scourger is good. Plague Engineer is good. Chalice of the Void is good. Okay. Churgeon's very good. Fanatic and Tarfires, those are good. However, with Voids coming in, the Tarfires will have to go. Alright, 10 more. Still got 33 creatures. Okay. Trash Master, don't need him. Crater Makers are good. Munitions Experts are good. Chieftain is probably better than a Sting Scourger. We'll leave out the Sting Scourger. We got 31 creatures. We got 12 cards in our sideboard. Alright, let's cut the Pyrokinesis. No, let's bring him back in. Let's cut a Chieftain. Let's cut a Fanatic. And let's cut one Plague Engineer. Should be a Pyrokinesis. Let's cut a Pyrokinesis. Let's bring back the Plague Engineer. Leyline fucking blows. Hopefully I can land a Chalice at 1 and we can make things happen with that. Okay, so we got turn 1 Lackey. Alright, we'll keep this. This does stuff. This does stuff. Will it do enough? No. Force Pitch Days, okay. That's fine. And do I Fanatic it? No, I'll Munitions Expert it. Goif, okay. 3/4 Goif. Alright, that's cool. We're just gonna do that. Okay. Exile that. See what happens. Look at that. Okay. Alright. Do we want to remove a Daze? 3 cards left in his hand. Okay. I don't think we're ready to waste quite yet. I think we just play out the Bloodstained Mire right now. And he has a Brainstorm. And he has a Wrenn and 6. Okay, kills him, that's fine. So we got Sling Gang to follow up. a land card, that's fine. Brainstorms, that's a bummer. Alright, now we try to kill a Renin 6 and fucking see what happens. Abrupt Decay on a token, that's just fine. If he's abrupt decaying tokens, that's cool, man. That's kind of cool. Alright. Where'd my mouse go? Okay. Oh, do I try to waste him at this point? I mean, what's the point in wasting him? I think I hold back. Hold back on the waste. He's just going to be returning a land anyway. Ah, there's damage there. Okay. And plays another Renin 6. No. No follow-up Renin 6? Ah. Aha. Sweet. Stronghold. Let's go. I think we're going to buy back. Alright. Well, okay. Okay. Chalice out. Pithing Needle in. Pyrokinesis in. Alright, let's do it. Let's go. Leyline. I hate you. Can't play you. This we can play. It's not great, but it does stuff. Leads on a waste. That's interesting because we're going to lead. Leads on a waste. If I lackey, no, he has enough ways to just burn out lackey. You can't run and 6 it. So, taking this opportunity to grab a basic mountain doesn't seem horrible. Grudge, okay. Let's see. Alright, Agent Grudge there, okay. So, we can Cavern into Lackey, or we can just waste him off blue to start. Waste him off blue, then cast a Lackey. Let's just do that. It's got a force, that's fine. Force pitch days, okay. Pithing Needle. What the hell can Pithing Needle name right now? We could name Volcanic Island. We could name fucking any fetch land. We could name Polluted Delta. Are we going to fetch here? No, we're not going to fetch here quite yet. I mean, if I just jam a Pithing Needle here, or I could even name fucking Wasteland, but no, I don't want to name Wasteland. Okay. Okay. All right. Probably munitions expert wouldn't be bad. Lackey wouldn't be bad. He doesn't have, might not have a way to deal with Lackey. So Krenko would be pretty bad here. I think if I just grab a Lackey, that leaves my options open for next turn. So I think I'm going to do that. Otherwise, what's scary here? What's scary? It's scary if he goes and plays stuff. God, Chieftain just to press the action might be the way to go, though. Let's do that. We'll grab Chieftain. Yeah. And that's fine. Wasting me there is fine. Well, there we go. That was kind of a desperation waste on his part, but I'll take that win. One match to go. I'm just going to grab a little water first. All right. Oh, wow. He was the trophy leader. Knew that Orem was doing well. Didn't realize he was doing that well. It's kind of cool. Not that there was a lot of strategy to those games. I can't believe I fucking took that second game that quickly also. He just stumbled a little and scooped right away. That's probably why he has 5 trophies. Gotta get a lot of leagues in. And the quicker the better, if you're in that trophy hunt, probably. Third game was just a non-starter. Ozymandias. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we'll keep. Hopefully he's not on anything too crazy. But he keeps the 7 also. Alright. Well, let's just start off with Badlands. And then hope to Tarfire something turn 1, I guess. No idea what he plays, though. Badlands, okay. Inquisition of Kozilect. You take anything, including the Badlands, okay. Including the Tarfire. I think he probably takes Mogwar Marshal here, or Gem Palm. I don't think it really matters. Yeah. Okay, we just drew another land, so we'll just play the Cavern of Souls. And pass. Prismatic Vista for an island, and a Preordain. Puts 2 on the bottom, and then a Thoughtseize. Fine. This is all fine. Another Tarfire. Alright, I'm going to play the Stronghold. And this way we can put a Ringleader back on top of my library next turn. Just fetch more on basics. Rock and roll. Takes a Gem Palm. What now? True name? Okay. Alright, let's just draw, see what we get for the turn. Not terrible. Alright, play out a Wasteland. And do I waste him in his upkeep? No, I'm not going to waste him. Fucking A. This is a rough spot. Okay. Let's see what we get this time. Matron. Fanatic Chieftain. Alright, we'll play out a Fanatic. Ponders. Now the question is how aggressive he's going to be with the 2 true names here. Is he just going to start throwing one or both? Shuffle with Ponder. Okay. He likes what he sees. Bring them both in. Yep. I don't have any options to block. That's fine. It is what it is. Okay. So, well, another Tower Fire. Not super helpful. Alright. I can Matron for Sling Gang Commander, which might just be what I have to do here. Or Sling Gang Lieutenant. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Matron for Sling Gang Lieutenant because my life's getting too low. So, I think I'm going to attack first. Cool, alright. Matron. Grab Sling Gang Lieutenant. Okay. And see what happens. Hold on command. Discards a card. 2 damage to any target. Okay. Goodbye. Tar Fire. And 2 damage to me. Alright, I get bolted to death here. Lightning bolt to the face on me, and I'm dead. Alright. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. We are bringing in Chalices. Definitely. We're bringing in Plague Engineers. We're bringing in Pyrokinesis. Bringing in a lot of non-goblins. 7 non-goblins. That's a lot. Okay. We will take out the Tar Fires. Those are not going to be good with the other things running around. We can take out the Mog War Marshal. I'd rather have guys that throw damage around. Trash Master. I think we can get rid of Trash Master. His pumps are good, but I'd rather have other abilities. And then we'll cut out 2 Chieftain. Go down to 1 Chieftain. Okay. So, we got Chieftain, Plague Engineer, Pyrokinesis. This is going to have to do. Let's go. Yes, I will play first. Okay, we'll keep. Okay, he's mulling to 6. And he's got 6, okay. Away we go. Goes for the Skarn. Alright. Let's see here. Well. Just jam that. Bolts a lackey. Yep. That was going to happen anyway. And Chalice comes down. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Munitions experts are going to hang around until we can hopefully start getting some value out of them. Okay, fetches there. He's got all his basics. Plays himself a Plague Engineer. Let me guess, name's Goblins. Get a matron. Okay. Alright, so matron and 5 mana. There's a Jace, okay. Matron and 5 mana. Okay, we got Chieftain. Alright. That's good. This will be a big turn then. Because we... Well, let's hope they don't have a force. I'm just trying to make a big turn out of this. Well, alright, there we go. Attack Jace. Attack Ozymandias. Attack Ozymandias. And away we go. Okay. He fetches. Plays a true name. Alright. Stronghold, that's 6 mana. Which means we can matron into hopefully something good. What do we want to matron into here? We could matron into Krenko and then go wide with Krenko next turn. I think that's probably what I'll do. And then I can leave mana up Ooh, what about Sling Gang? Sling Gang, Krenko, Crater Maker. Keragen wouldn't be terrible right now, let me tell ya. With a full board, let me decide what dies and what doesn't. Unfortunately, I can't play a Keragen because of my Chalice. Crater Maker, Gem Palm, Fanatic. Attack this turn, get 2, 4, 6 through right now, so nowhere near enough to be talking about killing with anything else. Yeah, and I can't play. I'm gonna grab Krenko. If he does something to make me discard it, fucking fine, whatever. I don't even care. Do I attack just to get some extra damage through now? And then if he makes me put a Ringleader into my graveyard, that's not a bad thing to draw at all either. So, yeah, I think I will actually attack with these guys. Squeeze through some damage, next turn Krenko it up and probably just win from there. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. This is a bummer. Probably want some chieftains. God, Chalice was so good that game. Chalice was so good that game. Maybe we don't even want Plague Engineer. No, we fucking want Plague Engineer. Come on. Come on. What would you rather have, Plague Engineer or Chieftain? No, I think Plague Engineer is going to be good. I think we can keep Plague Engineer in. I think we can keep Chalice in. I think we can survive with not having Tar Fires. So we do have all these Crater Makers and shit, so we have ways to get rid of a Plague Engineer. Okay. Pyrokinesis is still going to go do its thing, hopefully. I don't love it. Like, Chalice on the draw isn't great, but I can still win. Like, Chalice just won me that game. It's pretty good. And if I take it out and bring in, what, Chieftains? Or is a turn 3 Chieftain going to be better than a turn 2 Chalice? I don't think so. Let's just go. Let's just go. And we're going to mulligan this. Yeah. That hand might not actually do anything. This one we'll keep. Put that guy on the bottom. Okay. Ponder is great. Out come the Hydroblasts. Or something. Arcanist. Okay. Alright. Obviously not just going to attack into it. We'll be happy to... We'll be absolutely fine double blocking it. If he comes in like that. Did not shuffle, but he draws a card. Brainstorms again. Nope, Hydroblasts. Okay. Hydroblasts again. Yep. Very good. Very good. I get run over with Dread Horde. Flashing back Ponders. Oh man, I hate Dread Horde. Thoughtseize, yeah, you got it. Whatever you want. Okay. Well, not wasting because I need that wasteland to cast a ringleader next turn. Before that gets Thoughtseized away. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll actually go. We will go for the swamp. I don't think it really matters too much here. Wow. Alright. That's not great. Okay. I can swing for 2 here, or I can block 1 damage next turn. You're on blocker patrol, ringleader. Yeah, saved myself 1 damage. Woo! Oh, this Arcanist is just running me over, man. Lightning Bolt. Targeting him. Alright, well, you choose yourself, and I'll sacrifice him to make that happen. Okay. Plague Engineer, you son of a bitch! Oof. Be honest, this isn't looking great. But hey, you know what? That Dread Horde's almost out of cantrips. I'm sure he'll run out of cards to flashback pretty soon here. Preordain. this is just no good. Blackie, that doesn't do anything for me. Yep, that's fine. You got your bolt. You got your basic island. You got your ponder. Alright, opponent has seen 7 cards so far this turn. Yeah, lightning bolt. Targeting me and puts me at 5. Block there. Puts me at 1. Yeah, it's totally fair. And that's it. Woof. Fucking steamrolled that game. Holy crap. Alright. Another 3-2 finish for the Goblins. Not the best showing there. That was I think, you know, the second game, that second game showed really showed how good Chalice still is, I guess. I mean, if there's a takeaway, it's that Chalice is still a fine card. But game 3 was just, I mean, that opening hand was just way too slow. And all it had was a pyrokinesis. And this game, like, this wasn't a terrible start, but then he just had the fucking Dread Horde, and like, Crater Maker is fucking a turn too slow for Dread Horde. Crater Maker coming down turn 2 does absolutely nothing. God, that fucking sucked, man. Right there, and from that point, the game was over. There was nothing I was going to be able to do to get back in the game at that point. And once Dread Horde is active, you're just not gonna make things happen. So many goddamn cards you start seeing from this point on. Also, that Ringleader was bad. I needed a grip of really good goblins to make me have any chance right here, and to just run into nothing instead. Then he follows up with a True Name, which is like fine. True Name, you know, we have the Sling Gang, we have the Kurgan, or the Kharadron. We have ways to win through this board right here, but what we can't fucking do is survive just the free cantrips that are coming. Because all those cantrips, those set up things like Plague Engineer, which turns out is pretty good. Still pretty good. So a deck like this, I boarded in Pyrokinesis as an answer to Dread Horde. I boarded in my own Plague Engineers as an answer to their True Name. And then I boarded in Chalice as an answer to everything else their deck does. I think see, what's really unfortunate is the fact that Chalice counters Tarfire. And if Tarfire, like, you want Chalice. You want to be able to counter all the dumb crap that they play. And you also want to be able to Tarfire a Plague Engineer. That's That's pretty obnoxious. Like, Pyrokinesis is totally decent against them. Because being able to kill an early Dreadhorde before it starts recurring spells is really good. Also, an early Chalice is really good, obviously, because once you shut down their cantrips, they have to play much more fairly, which they can do. Like, if Tarfire was Lightning Bolt, all of Legacy would be a lot easier for Goblins. But yeah, so this right here, this quadfecta of common Legacy cards, that's just super difficult because we can have one-for-one answers to all of these things, but we don't have great ways to beat these guys once they start pairing up. I mean, Munitions Expert, if they didn't have a Plague Engineer, Munitions Expert could have potentially killed, a Dreadhorde along the way. Would have been great. Warren Weirding would have been good. Warren Weirding would have been good. It could have taken out any of these. Obviously doesn't touch a Jace, though. Unless you play it on yourself so you can attack a Jace. It also doesn't... It's not recurable. It'd be really nice if it was something that we could recur. I honestly keep thinking about, as horrible a card as it is, but I honestly keep thinking about Wart, Bogart, Auntie as a way just to add a little more card selection to the deck. But even then, you don't want to be running that many 4-drops. And this is the deck we had. It's trying to run more Tarfires and Fanatics just so I had more answers to things, and Chieftains, so I'd have more answers to, or the ability to survive Ren and 6 activations, and the ability to survive Plague Engineer. And yeah, I think I probably boarded incorrectly for that last game, maybe. I definitely overboarded a little bit, because we brought in those guys. We brought in the Plague Engineer, the Pyrokinesis, and the Chalice of the Void. That's what we brought in. And that was probably just too much. Maybe... Well, let's see. We were on the draw, right? Maybe we just should have taken out a couple lackeys. Maybe we should have sided out a couple lackeys. Couple lackeys. 1 or 2 Tarfire. So that's 4. 3 more things. You could take out the Mog War Marshal. You could take out the Incinerator. Those are both going to be pretty bad on the draw. And you can probably take out a Trash Master also, because even though the pump is appreciated, it's not... The rest of his abilities don't really do anything in that matchup. So Chieftain, 3 pumps from the Chieftain plus haste is probably sufficient. But yeah, man. Fucking bummer. If I did that, I have 30 creatures here. If I did that, if I took out 5, 25, that puts me up to 27 creatures, but only 25 goblins. Which wasn't terrible. Yeah, no, with on the draw, we are just pretty cold to Arcanist. I mean, again, if we had turn 1 Fanatic, turn 2 Tarfire, that wouldn't be so bad. Had I been able to if I had a Tarfire, I could have attacked into his Arcanist turn 2 and traded a Tarfire and a Lackey for an Arcanist, which wouldn't have been terrible. And he got so much value. Like, it's not bad letting them get a 2-for-1 if it means you can get rid of their Arcanist. So I don't know. I might have to. Yeah, like in a match like that, I had so much dis-synergy going on. Hey, Mr. Rocket, what is up? We just 3-2'd, and we're about to wrap up the stream here. I'm just kind of doing a post-mortem, trying to figure out where I should go with this deck list, so we can have a little more interaction against the stupid Arcanist decks. I'm not quite sure where to go. Yeah, Fanatics are great. Fanatics are, they're good. They're a good time. It's nice having a lower curve, but, you know, the problem is you wind up putting in these lower cost things and taking out things that can be more impactful late game, like your 3 and 4 drops. Although I'm not sure that matters too much. Like, what's kind of, I don't know, I'm still just trying to figure out what's going to be the best setup. Because, like, I feel like especially with Arcanist, you really need an answer to Arcanist. Like, if you don't have an answer to Arcanist, then you just die to the all the value that they get. Let's see. The Arcanist deck. Oh, I just lost to Ozymandias playing Grixis Control with Arcanist. And this is how the second game or the third game played out, where basically I lost right away because I don't know if it's going to replay it here, but I played out Lackey, he plays out Arcanist. Let's see how this button works. He plays out Arcanist, I play out Crater Maker, and then he just goes and destroys both of them with Hydro Blast that he recurs. And from this point on, he just ran the board. And because I didn't have a way to deal with that Arcanist on turn 2, I lost. Had I had a Tarfire in hand, I could have attacked into it, forced a block, and hit him with the Tarfire. That would have been preferable to what wound up happening, which is like nothing. Nothing happened like the rest of that game. So maybe bringing in the Chalices was the wrong call. Even though the Chalice won me the second game, hands down. And there wasn't much of a question there. That was all Chalice. So Chalice wasn't as effective there as I needed it to be. It also caused me to cut Tarfires, so I had less turn 2 answers to Arcanist. That's a problem. So maybe I just need to change my approach to sideboarding. Really make sure I have things like Chalice out on the draw. Leave things like Tarfire in. Again, if I had a Tarfire here, I wouldn't have been in. If that Crater Maker had been a Tarfire, I wouldn't have been in as bad of shape. But it wasn't. Or if the Wasteland had been an Ancient Tomb. But I don't want to fuck around with cutting Wastelands to fit in Ancient Tombs to make Crater Maker better. Although it is really, really nice being able to activate a Crater Maker turn 2. So, but Wasteland's weird. It's obviously a game-winning card when it is a game-winning card, but when it's not, it puts you further behind. So, I don't know. I don't think I definitely think it's a card we should be playing, but for the same reason at this point that basically any deck that plays any sort of interactive Magic wants to play it. So there we go. All right. Yeah, 1-3. Mr. Rocket, you are not wrong. They just need to reprint Tarfire as a lightning bolt and we're good to go. They're still doing tribal instance, right? That's still a thing? I don't think it is. Anywho, that's about it. Let's see what happened in game 1 again. I don't remember. Yeah. I think game 1. Let me see if I can go faster here. Alright, he took that from me. I played that. He took more shit from me. I played out a stronghold. He took more shit. I brought back a ringleader. Played it. Got nothing. Yeah. So I whiffed on that ringleader, is what happened. I hit like 2 lands. And then he just double true named. So I bought back that ringleader again, but it was too fucking late at that point. That's what happened the first game. And then the second game, yeah, I always keep my eye out on the changelings. But they don't, I think they pretty intentionally keep the changelings incredibly vanilla. So this was game 2, where I landed turn 2 Chalice, and then just like won from there. Even with this Plague Engineer and a Jace, this was a cool turn where I was able to Chieftain, Munitions Expert away the Plague Engineer, take out the Jace and deal 4 to him. Then he played the True Name. I played out the Matron and just started attacking and was like in a pretty sweet spot because I had the ability to recur something with Bull Wraths or just blast something with Munitions Expert, so I was feeling pretty good there. But yeah, no, each new set I'm always looking for new goblins and new changelings to see if there's anything that we can really take advantage of. And yeah, changelings, they've really not printed anything that's been too impressive. I think like some people are playing the graveyard changeling, the one that will return a goblin card from your graveyard to your hand. Well, he's 1 black and 3 colorless. You could be playing, if you're playing black, you could be playing Wart also for 4 mana overall. And she comes in with a bigger body, plus has an ability you can use every upkeep. So, I don't see the huge benefit in running a 4-drop that gets you 1 card that you've already, burned through. Nameless, what was that? Nameless Inversion, the +3 -3. Yeah, I mean, no one really plays it. It would definitely take out Arcanist. What else? It would take out Arcanist. It would take out it would take out the Engineer, the Plague Engineer. Obviously doesn't do anything against Planeswalkers. What else can it take out? I mean, it kills most everything in the format, except like Goyf. Obviously doesn't kill True Name Nemesis. Or like maybe Warren Weirding is just better. Maybe just playing a couple Warren Weirdings, just so you have something that you can just throw at their face and just make them have an answer to it. Warren Weirding is not bad. It's just not as good now as it used to be. But in like a lot of situations it does stuff. So yeah, Nameless Inversion, that's definitely a way to answer a turn 2 Arcanist without having to sweat it too much. And what I like about that is it's a 1-for-1 answer, so you don't have to so you're not spending like a Fanatic and a Tarfire to kill it. Has a lot of application. Okay, Nameless Inversion doesn't hit a true name, but it is nice that on a crowded board late game that you get to select what dies with it. Like they're not just going to be able to sacrifice like an elemental token or something silly to it, like they could do with a Warren Weirding that doesn't target. At the same time, though, Warren Weirding would be awful nice to get rid of True Name Nemesis. So it's and Tarmogoyf, and Tarmogoyf is coming back. I mean, Nimble Mongoose has become popular again. True Name Nemesis is as popular as it ever was. Arcanist is difficult to deal with. There's that new green creature that they've been running in place of Nimble Mongoose. It's like the 2/1 with level up, whatever that one's called. That one eventually gets protection from everything, so having a Warren Weirding for that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe some Warren Weirdings would be good to throw back in there. Just so we have some more ways to deal with some of these more difficult creatures. Well, alright, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching this super exciting 3-2 stream. We will be back some other day being awesome. Thank you all. Have a good one.